We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. It's Padres baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Dinelson Lamet gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it.
All right, hold up.
He has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Wow, I think he took it from...
So striding in, Dinelson Lamet, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Now at the plate, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit left.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 3 down for... Now batting, Will Myers.
Number 4, Will Myers. Hey, we're up on the ground. Let's go right here.
This is hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping up as the shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. James moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Digging in once again, Eddie James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Now the 1-0.
Nope. Hey, way to lay off that one. Get out.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Right here.
And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
On the ground to third. They get the force at the plate, on to first, and they get the double play. Ready now, Tristan Casas. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, and he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision. Left for Philly. Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Eddie James. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he will not make the play. It's off his glove. Diaz rounds third and is striding for home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Ready for another chance? Alec Bohm. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And the runner's coming home. And he got him, minimizing the damage.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Christopher Sanchez wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Michael Fryman closes the door for the save, his 18th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Diego Padres. Stay tuned for Padres baseball next on the show. Joey Lucchesi, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. So striding in, Ramon Ochoa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ramon Ochoa.
Swing and a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Cut it, cut it, cut it. Hold on to it.
Leading off the inning, Eddie James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Striding into the box, Luis Campusano. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Campusano.
And he popped him up. Vavra onto the grass. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Eddie James. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Eddie James.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boom goes the dynamite. So a solo shot here to left center field. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And they're on the board. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Junior.
There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a...
Digging in to try it again, Eddie James. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Friars jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joey Lucchesi pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Spencer Howard couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
They left 10 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and Ryan Weathers will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And what did...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Will Myers, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. Back on it is the left fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, he won his last start.
Stepping up to the plate, Eddie James.
The left fielder, Eddie James.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate. And the Phillies have pulled even now at 3-3.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you, as a former offensive player.
Ready to take his hacks again, Eddie James, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department.
Alex.
Runner goes for third. Belted high in the air out to left. Racing back the left fielder. And that one is gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Eddie James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie James. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First offering on its way. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Grisham. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, the 448th of his career, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Philadelphia Phillies get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jacob deGrom earned his 9th win of the year. Ryan Weathers struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 11 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Phillies, number 17, Eddie James.
Liner in there for a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The throw into second.
Right there.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 12, Alex Jackson.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and there were 2 down. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! James Norwood is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The San Diego Padres took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Luis Patino earned his 9th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the